Welcome back to Steve Robb Reviews. Today's review is going to be all about, well, the different defects that I found on this Toro snowblower over time, in a short period of time, me not using it but letting somebody else, use it, and then you get the feedback about the particular defects. Not mechanical defects, strictly labeling. So I did show on my last video when I was talking about this particular Toro snowblower, and I was installing an hour meter. If you want, I'll put a link down below for that, and I pointed out some obvious defects in labeling that was made that I think should be corrected. And since that time, well, I found out a real dandy one that stops this machine from running because of poor labeling. Let's take a look. So this is what we're looking at right here today, and you can see the stop. You can see the turtle, and you can see the fast, and the fast goes all the way over to here and stops, and that's as far as that goes there for the stop or the turtle. And you can see how it's designed with this label here, where the sticker goes all the way down like this, and so it shows that the engine will be running, say, from here all the way down the lowest RPM. Then when you get to the end, it stops, right? Okay, so that is completely wrong. So when you get somebody who comes to the machine and figures, okay, that's as far as it goes to stop, let's just turn the machine on. Well, that don't work, and I'm going to show you exactly what's going on here. So if we just take a look there, you could see how much space is right on the back side, and you could see that, well, it looks like about maybe 3/8 of an inch. And we're going to start the machine up, and I'll show you exactly what's going on. And that's where it is right there, where it shuts off. Now watch this. It doesn't go right to the end. So when you pull it right off here, so a lot of people just pull it right off and like that, and there's that sweet spot there. This machine will not run. Now when you take a look at the way this slot is here, it goes all of the way into one end, but it does not go all the way to the other end. So, that's where this slot mechanism here has to be, a little better engineered. Why is it way out here? Doesn't make sense to me. You just take it off like this and the machine won't start. You got to crank it right over to about here. So that's the difference between good labeling, good engineering, because when you take a look at this lever here and you match it up to here, it's nowhere near the stop, right? So yeah, I think they should have made the end stop here and had the stop here, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it over like this to where it actually runs. I'll get my marker like I showed on last week's or the last video I did, and I'll draw a line down here. This side is stop, this side will be run, and that's the way you have to actually design things, because you just can't assume that is stop, this is stop, this is stop. How far? A lot of people don't like to start the machine right wide open, right? So that's something that I find is a small defect. But if you have somebody else use this machine and these things stop, you bring it over like this and it still won't run, well, there's a problem. And the problem is it should be easy to understand labeling. So thanks for joining me here today. Come back again. See some interesting things that I do that maybe, hopefully, you find interesting too. Cheers.